this all up. There it is. What is up, motherfuckers? It's your boy, Angry Jagaloo Roberts. Oh, fuck, guys. Alright, so I have my operation in 2 weeks now. So 2 weeks from today, my right foot, ankle, heel is gonna get raped. Well, I mean, it is what it is. But I figured I'd make a video just because what's up, Miticus? I figured I'd make a video because I was texting a good buddy of mine and package showed up, and I'm gonna install it. Well, I'm not gonna take you with me because I'm going to assemble it. And I figured while I was doing that, I would talk a little bit about pre-operation preps, right? What they don't really tell you. So, for example, I got operation on the books, it's planned and everything else, and the only thing I was told was the day before, which is going to be the 15th, I'm supposed to go in and do a COVID test. That's it. And it's one of those saliva ones, blah, blah, blah. I think so too, nut job. I think it's the first step of many to become bigger, better, stronger, right? But yeah, they don't really tell you what to expect and what happens after, right? And I don't like to leave anything to chance. So I did some research, and boy, I am glad. Nope, no sex change. You know, it's funny. So a buddy of mine, Ron, hits me up, and he goes, "Bro, you're having an operation? Holy shit! I just had an operation." I'm like, "Oh fuck!" And so I'm worried about homeboy. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, what's your operation about? He goes, "I had a penis reduction." I go, "Oh, so in other words, you're negative dick. You have a vagina now." Fuck, are you saying he had a penis reduction? I was like, come on, man, are you serious? So anyway, I have this thing that I need to put together because I looked up what other people who had gone through the similar procedure, how they had to recover and everything else. And I'm not having a single procedure done on that right foot. I'm actually having two of them, too. So I have the 4 tendons that are getting repaired. There's 2 on the side of the ankle and 2 on the top of the foot that they have to do. And then, in addition to that, they're gonna slice my heel, cut my Achilles, and then basically, I have like this scorpion tail bone spur that's hooked off, that's actually tearing up my my Achilles, and so they're gonna shave that down, put 2 titanium bolts in, and then reattach everything. You know what I'm saying? Bed, fuck that, dude. No way, Simicon. I'm not doing the bedpan shit. No, I will. So, you know, they say the first couple of days are important to not get up and walk around on it. So I'm like, okay. So I figured, you know what? Since I don't see any real good resources talking about what to expect, because here's a huge problem. I weigh 323 pounds. Nobody in this house is strong enough to lift or carry my ass from the car into the house. So riddle me this. How does a doped up, because it's the same day procedure, they're going to give me good, they're going to check, they're going to wrap everything up, they're going to put a boot on me, and they're going to send me home. And they're going to put me in a wheelchair, they'll cart me out to the car, I'll hop in the car somehow, I assume with the aid of crutches. I'll get into the car, and then when I come home, I have 4 steps. I feel like Claptrap. Like the stairs are my fucking enemy. Stairs? No! You know what I'm saying? And so I was super concerned about the 4 steps, and I was like, well, if I'm in a wheelchair, incidentally, wheelchairs are not that expensive. I did some research. You can grab wheelchairs for about $125, and I'm like, okay, that's great, but these are pretty steep, fucking. Yeah. See, Nut Job says, ditto. My neighbors would all have to carry me up the stairs. I ain't got that many neighbors to carry my ass upstairs. So I was like, okay, well, they can put me in a wheelchair and they can grab it and I'm like, they're not fucking strong enough. They're not fucking strong enough. And I ain't got that many friends that are physically able to do that either. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I looked at ramps and I was like, fuck, that's just expensive. So I have instead, while I'm able to, because my ankle's fucked up, it hurts right now, but it's not like I can't put weight or walk on it, right? So I've been practicing every night for about 35 minutes with the crutches. So I've been practicing getting around, moving, stop, pivot, turn, walk. And I'm like, aha, I got the stairs conquered. No problem. I got that shit. Then I had a scary ass thought hit me. Okay, I've got a urinal my wife gave me when I first got hurt. And I can sit on the side of the bed and I can plop that shit, take a piss in it, no big deal. But taking a shit, I'm like, oh man, how the fuck am I gonna get? I'm like, okay, crutches, no problem. I can crutch to the toilet, I can get down to the toilet. Getting up from the toilet, I'm like, oh fuck, that's gonna be a one-legged squat of 323 pounds. And I'm like, oh man, this is so gonna fucking suck. And then I went online and I found this baby. So what this does is it actually just, you assemble it, and then when you get it done, it sits by the toilet, so you can then have those 2 handbars right in the center and then right at the top for you to steady yourself and stand up and get to that position. Then I get with the crutches and there it goes. So I'm like, okay, it is what it is. Kush Valley, how come so many people seem to be getting surgery this month? Dan Heard Prospecting just had open heart surgery as well. Yeah, see, my stuff is I chose to go ahead and do it. This is something they've been talking about for a while, and then the main reason that I'm choosing to go ahead and do it right now is earlier this year, my wife had to have a surgery, and that maxed our deductible for our insurance. So we already came out of pocket fucking $10,000. Oh my god. $10,000 for her fucking procedure, which covered our deductible. So now this operation, for all practical purposes, is not going to cost me shit. So I'm like, all right, physical therapy that starts as January hits. Well, I'm going to have to come out of fucking pocket and pay for that shit. But, I ain't really tripping too bad on that. I'm kind of like, all right, that's fine. Whatever. So then I figured I'd fucking put these all together. Yeah. If you're if you're at you got your deductions covered. Woo! That's when you start making those decisions that are like, yeah, this is gonna suck ass, but it is what it is. So I got this because supposedly this shit was like super duper easy to put together. It says it's tool list, blah blah blah. When it came in a box, everything in a box was just rattling around in there. It was like really, really fucking. What is that? Maybe Rob needs plastic surgery to hide from his Nazi midget clown vampire stalkers. No shit, right? I was just telling somebody the other day. They asked me what I do for a living and why I'm always getting hurt. I said, well, when you fight fucking monsters and yokai and all this other shit, you're gonna get hurt, right? You're gonna get fucking hurt. And they looked at me, you know, like, what? I said, yeah, you know, I fight fucking monsters and shit. And like, you know, I said, they're around. And they're like, what monsters? I said, like vampires and shit. And they're like, there's no such thing as fucking vampires. I said, have you seen any? And they said, well, no. And I said, well, then you're fucking welcome. Oh, shit. I kid. But, Renee will tell you. That motherfucker's a realist motherfucker. Let's see. Secured frame by inserting all E-clips on front of front of frame. On the front of the frame. That's easy enough because the back of the frame is the shit that's gonna sit on the toilet. It sits on the pedestal on the back. So this will be the front. Alright, so I'm gonna go womp. Stick one of these motherfuckers in like this. Take the little support thing like this. Bam, that's it. Okay, that's easy peasy. Alright. Let's repeat that motherfucker on the other side. Okay. Whoa. You know the thing I'm really happy about is I got all my Christmas shit done. Thank God. You know, because, you know, normally this would be about the time of year where we start planning on Christmas shit and everything. But with the way things are going and everything, let me double check this. I want to make sure I'm doing the right one. Because it seems like you'd want to put the bolts, the nice strong bolts on everything. You know what? Okay, so this is a problem I have with instructions. So you see the text underneath. I read the text. Secure frame by inserting all E-clips on front of frame. So I took that as meaning on front of the frame because the frame front with this being the back, right? This being the back, okay, I would say this is the front. What they meant was insert this in the front of the back frame because in the back, this thing kind of twists and pivots, right? And so it looks like the photograph is showing on the top and bottom of this, the front facing side of the back. And what's funny is they show 4 clips, but mine only came with 2. So what we will do then is we will say, fuck, that sucks. I will go ahead and just secure this bottom one here. It sucks though because I thought that some bitch just shot out like a goddamn bullet. What the fuck? Supposed to have 4 of them. Shit came with 2. So I suspected this was something that somebody had returned, and turns out I was right. What can you do, right? What can you fucking do? Especially with Amazon shit, you know? Sometimes it's just more of a pain in the ass to do a return than just say fuck it and make do with what you got. Alright, so the next part, see, this is why I also know this was a return. Because these were all supposed to be separate in little baggies, and it's not. It's not. So what I will do is I will take the washer, put the nut. That's what you said. Put the nut. And looks like it goes like this. Let me double check on the picture. So it is definitely showing the bolt going from the front to the back. Oh, but the washer, what? Paul, you're always doing that, bro. You don't need to do that, man. I fucking appreciate the shit out of it. But then you put the washer, and then you fucking turn this little bullshit here. And then once I get one done, I'll show you guys everything here. Okay, righty-tighty, right? Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Those are important things to remember. Those are life things, okay? And actually, this is a pretty brilliant, because, I'll go like this. The way it works is there's a little inset. They the actual shape of the bolt into this metal. And then you just put the washer back here, and there's a little screw. Nut slides through, washer goes on, boom. Easy fucking peasy. Easy peasy, man. Easy peasy. And then we'll do the same deal on the back side here. And looks like it's got, what is that shit called? Telescopic legs. It's kind of like your little folding table. You just push those things in until you get to the appropriate height, and then boom. So this just comes in. You find the hole. That's what she say. Find a hole. Why you don't find a hole, Rob? Oh, I find a hole easy. I find hole easy. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I find hole good. I find a hole good. Put the washer, and then we take the little hand turny deal, and then we get it going, and then spin it. Boom, spin it, lock it like a champ. By the way, Vixen and Yakety Yak, I have completed my project for you folks, and there will be something going out probably in the next day or two to you guys. So you guys will be very pleasantly surprised. You as well, Tinchy. Your little envelope is going out tomorrow morning. So I am getting everything situated and well in hand before my procedure. So I wanted to make sure. Oh yeah, I find a hole, so she loved me long time. She loved me a long time. She loved me a long time. That, just like a that. But the important part is to find a washer. Washer. You put the washer on, you take out that thing like this, and then you go, oh yeah, like that. Spin it, spin it, spin it, and a lock. Boom. Got one leg left. See, this is pretty easy. You know, this is kind of stuff that, and it was important because my wife was like, look, I know you have your procedure and whatnot coming up, but can we not make our whole entire house look like it's for, you know, handicap or old people or blah, blah, blah. Because I was like, I want to get the rails for the shower and shit. And I was trying to explain to her. I said, look, babe. Well, then we get out this motherfucking tub. Because we got a tub shower combo type thing. And the tub part that you step out of, man, you got to step up and out that bitch. Like, it's a pretty high side, right? Fucking Brian, to help Rob with his penis reduction surgery. You know, it's important because when you look at this right there, you got Deadpool dancing, and it even says it, to help Rob with his penis reduction. You know, because it's you know, 24 inches, that's a lot of meat. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of meat. But my wife was like, can you not? Because I was looking at getting the big rails and everything. Because I was telling her, I said, on the best of days, I look at that and I said, we got a fucking towel rack. I said, if my big ass goes down, I can't even, like, rest my hand on it. You know what I mean? I rest my hand on a towel rack, it'll pry tear it out of the fucking wall. So I was like, come on now. And she was like, seriously, babe. I said, well, what if your mom comes to visit? You know, it's always good to have things kind of retrofitted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 24 inches around. Yeah, it's short and stubby, but it's as big as a can of peas, right? And so anyway, I finally said fine. She said, just make sure whenever you get something, it's portable, so we don't always have to have it there forever. And I said, okay, fine. So I found this on Amazon, and I think this thing, it might have been, I don't know, 30 bucks or something like that. I'd have to go look for sure. But, you know, there it is. So this is, boom, boom, boom. This is the done deal. There it goes. It kind of looks like a walker in some ways, but that piece right back there sits on a pedestal. These go down, and then we've got these little adjustable pieces here. Goes like this. Push the button. Whoop. Easy peasy. And then basically however big the toilet is, we'll determine that. And then that way when I'm done doing the business and whatnot, I actually have something sturdy for me to push up off of and not fucking die. You know what I mean? Because the whole important part of the procedure in the beginning is, if I want to speed up the whole healing process, is to stay off the fucking foot. Now, what, you know, one of the things I'm gonna have a real tough time with is how to stay in the bed and not, go stir crazy, because there's a couple components that people don't really think about. And when I was reading it, it kind of struck a nerve. It kind of made me nervous. One of those things post op is extra level of depression, which I was like, yeah, right. I'm like, yeah, right, that's some fucking bullshit. Oh, look, I found another one. So I guess I'm only missing one piece. I'll take that as a fucking win. And that other piece might actually be sitting in the box. So anyway, I was like, fuck. So I asked my wife, I said, hey, did you have any fucking stress when you had your operation? And I said, depression. She said, yeah, she did. I was like, well, fuck, why didn't you say anything to me? She goes, because I was dealing with it. I said, fuck. All right. Fuck. Darren will keep you in bed. Just kidding. You know what? I hope they give me some good pain meds. But a couple things that I did. I have, for years now, fucking literally years now, been collecting books on tape of different authors and stuff that, I'm big fan of. And tomorrow, incidentally, Scott Sigler's sequel to Earthcore, Mount Fitzroy, comes out. And I have already pre-ordered it, so tomorrow that'll be available. And that's, Scott puts out pretty big fucking books. So I'm pretty sure, I've got enough audiobooks to last me months, really. The other thing is, I've got games on my Switch, right? So, let's see here. I have. So right now, they had Halcyon 6, Halcyon 6, on sale on Nintendo for $1.99, right? And it was something I had on my Steam list, and I was like, I don't even remember what this fucking game is. And so I bought it for $1.99, and it looks like it's a space RPG. So instead of your characters that you're fighting with, they actually have ships that it looks pretty interesting. Another game that was on sale was a game called Transistor. I already had the Borderlands Game of the Year edition, which had pre-sequel Borderlands 2, Borderlands 1. So, there's that. Ni no Kuni, Child of Light, Dex, Gris. So I have content here, right? So that's awesome. I have rigged up the bedroom so that my laptop is in there now, so I can do some of the base work that I need to do. I have, in the event electricity and all the other stuff goes down, I have physical books, right? So I have ink and a couple other books that I'm interested in reading. What is this? Don't forget Vaseline and the tissues. Man, I don't need no Vaseline. What you talking? Man, I'm a man. Goddamn, I don't need no AIDS. I take my business in hand like a champ. I can do with anything I need, and I don't need no damn tissues, because tissues, they just leave residue and evidence behind. I will use like a bath towel, because I am. Anyway. Oh shit. And then there's Netflix. After the 10th that Alice in Borderlands comes out. Oh, what did I just see that I know they have fucking 10 seasons of that just hit on Netflix? It'll happen. Damn it! It's a series I've been meaning to watch. In any event, there's that bullshit, right? Now the real hard part for me is I'm gonna have to be depending on my kids to help me a lot because my wife still has to work and she works kind of a regular shift now. Before she was working in the emergency department and she'd work like a 1-to-1 in the morning, um, which sucks because 1-to-1 in the morning, right? I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm on my own. And the other thing that sucks is pretty much all my kids are gonna be working. So my son has a job. My middle daughter, she has two jobs now. So she has one job she does on the weekends, and then she has one job during the week in the mall. And then she has college. And then my oldest daughter, she's interviewing tomorrow for a stock position where she's going to be working every day, 10 o'clock at night till 7 in the morning at a grocery store, bringing product out, and then she has school. So, I'm like, okay, so I have to depend on them for help, but everybody's fucking busy. You know what I mean? Everybody's got shit to do, and then to make the situation more interesting, there's two dogs. Now I'm gonna tell you guys, we just bit the bullet and actually got something that we had told ourselves we would never do. But my big dog, Yuki, she kept fucking up my foot. You got a 100-pound dog comes fucking plowing into your fucking ankle. She's fucking me up. So we got, and the other thing was the barking. The barking was getting really out of control. And you guys have noticed this entire time, you have not heard the dogs barking. And they're both upstairs right now. The door is open. We got shock collars for these dogs. Yeah, no, the kids don't use my towels. Rob uses towel for his business, leaves bathroom. Enter his kids later. Dad, why is the towel so sticky? Yeah, it's more like, Dad, normally you have to throw this in a dryer. Why is this thing saturated? It's like so soaked, like a dog has been chewing, like a big Cerberus has been chewing on this towel, Dad. Like it's a hand towel for Cerberus's jaw. So we got these shock collars, right? And at first I was like, man, this is a fucked up thing to do. This is fucked up. It was up, Jay. Yeah, I'm fine. I hurt, but hopefully the operation will make things better. So we got these shock collars for the dogs, and they're really neat because when the dog is barking, it makes a beep. It goes beep beep, right? Just nothing really obnoxious or loud, but it's loud enough that the dog hears it. So the first time the dog was barking, it heard beep beep, and it didn't do shit. It ignored it. Then the second time, if the dog is continually barking, then it does another beep, 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 and then it vibrates. It goes like our cell phones, right? And it's sitting right here, right? So, and the dog's like, what the hell is that, right? The third time, dog was barking, 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 and it has a shock from 1 to 9. And I was like, there's no way I'm gonna start it off at a fucking 9. That's fucking evil, right? So we put it on a 2. Okay. Now, my Yuki has never ever yipped. I have never heard that dog yip. The dog came in bleeding one day, never heard it yip. Dog fucking stepped on a big thorn, never heard it fucking yip. When that number 2 electrical went off, I heard her yip. And I'm like, oh, and it broke my heart, and it actually amazed the shit out of me because she shut the fuck up. Okay, she got shocked one time. Okay, so I'm like, all right, that I felt like the bad parent, like, fuck, I fucking hate that shit, right? So I put the shock to 0. Okay, so it's only the vibrate. Okay, the dog is so smart though. She understood when she heard that third beep that she get lit up. Okay, so she was sitting there and she was scratching like this, right? Well, the sound of the scratching when it hit the little microphone on her, it took it as a bark. So I said beep beep. So I saw her go beep beep, and she just she fucking froze. I'm looking at her like, oh, what the fuck? My fucking 100-pound dog suddenly became a lap dog, and that bitch jumped up on me, and I'm holding her. I'm like, you're okay, you're okay, and she would not leave my fucking side. And so my wife comes later and she goes, hey, how the collar work? I said, fuck, collar works good. She's not barking at all. And people are the dogs are barking in the backyard, and the other thing, she barked one time and she heard beep beep. She's like, oh. Tail went down, and I'm like, fuck, she is so fucking smart. She only had to happen one fucking time, and so now the only time I put it on her is when I know there's dogs in the back and they're making all that noise, and she wants to go out. I will put it on her and I'll open it, and she looks at me like, fuck. Then she'll go out, she does her business, she comes back in, and then she's looking at me, and I give her a treat, and I take the thing off, and then she's back to playing around and everything. So it fucking works like a champ. Now, she's a young dog. You know, she's a year and something. She's a young fucking pup. Okay? Now, the old dog, our little Yippy Daisy, that little motherfucker, you hear the door, she's just fucking real nice, shut the fuck up. So we put her collar on. Okay? Well, my wife, in her infinite wisdom, didn't buy the exact same one that we had for the big dog, which is unfortunate because that one has a warning, a second warning with a vibration, and a third warning with the shock. Well, the one with the little dog has the one warning, and then it shocks the shit out of her the second time, right? And it doesn't have 1 to 9 on a shock; it has 1 to 5. And so I said, okay. So I put it on a 1, and we tested it. We're out knocking on the door, dog, beep beep beep. She shuts up for half a second, and then she keeps barking. We're like, all right, so maybe that shock didn't do anything at a 1. All right, oh, fuck. So I take it off, and it's got like a 2-minute interval where once it triggers, it'll lock for 2 minutes before it will go back through its cycle of warning and then shock, right? 2 minutes off, warning, shock. 2 minutes off, warning, shock. So I said, okay. So we put it to a 2, and I got it sitting on her pretty good. She's way smaller than the big dog, right? So I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this. Oh, fuck, we'll try it, right? So we put it on her, and she goes, and she starts barking something fierce again, and we're like, what the fuck? All right, so it's like beep beep beep, and then nothing. So I take the collar off. I put it on the little tester because it got this little test thing that you put the prongs in and you blow on it or you whatever, and it lit up. So I said, okay, so I know the electrical shit works, right? Third time's a charm. I don't adjust it. Like, I don't make it any hotter. Like, I don't go from 2 to 3 or anything else. I'll leave it at 2, but I kind of clear out some of the fur, move it a little bit so that it's sitting a little better. And then I'm putting my fingers in between, and I realized that it was kind of sitting way off, like it was on the fur, but it wasn't touching the skin. I said, oh, hold up. So I put it back to a 1. I put it back to a 1 when I realized it wasn't coming in the right contact because she was really super furry, right? So I get that all done. I get it sitting right. Okay, so then we go ahead and we go through the process again. The third time, she's barking. Beep, beep. I'm like, there it is. Now she got it. I'm thinking, okay, she's got to be smart, right? This dog can dance. This dog can jump. This dog can do all kinds of tricks, okay? She's like 7 years old. I'm like, fuck, that's kind of old. That's 35, right? I'm like, fuck, maybe she's not going to get the message, right? So she goes and somebody comes to the front of the house, and again, she goes fucking ballistic. She comes darting past me. She disappears before I can get her. Gets to the door, starts barking. I hear the beep beep, and I'm like, no, Daisy, stop, beep beep, barking. All of a sudden, beep. I'm like, oh fuck, you're a dum dum. You're not learning. So she gets shocked. She gets shocked. She gets shocked. She gets shocked. And I'm looking at my wife like, this fucking dog is not understanding, and I don't want her to get like mentally fucking electrified. You know what I mean? I don't want her brain fried, you know? And I only have it on a 1, and she's just not grasping it. And it's funny because I watch Yuki, and Yuki will hear her shit beep, and Yuki will look real quick like, hey, stop, hey, I see her tail drop, and she's looking at the other dog like, dude, stop, what are you, and then boom, she gets lit up, and then the big dog's just like this. Like, dude, you're not getting it. You don't understand what's happening. So it's kind of hilarious. But anyway, I'm going to have to contend with them while everybody's busy doing their stuff. And I had a friend, Idaho Steve's Shadow Master. You know, he was like, hey, if you need anything, let me know. You know, I'll have to come down and help. And I'm like, yeah, it would be great if you come down and help. And I've been trying to call him to kind of coordinate that, and I can't get him on the phone now. So I'm like, oh fuck. So anyway, yeah, it's just, so I've taken it upon myself to practice with the crutches. The shot collars work great on girlfriends. Yeah, right. Fuck that. There's no way I would do that. Shot collars work on the kids too. You know, I thought about that. I actually thought about putting it on myself and then testing it out, and then I thought to myself, dude, you better not be stupid. With a shit's been going with you, don't risk it. Like, I kid you not. I could write a list of 30 things in the last 2 months that was supposed to work, that was supposed to be easy, it's supposed to be no problem. And I have epic fails across the board on all of them. Like, my wife last night was asking me, I was really kind of grumpy. I was laying there and kind of like just really, really foul. And she said, what's wrong with you? And I said, you know what? I haven't gotten shit done. I've been trying my best to get done. You know, I said, this fucking injury has just fucked me up. I'm so far behind schedule on a ton of shit. You know. She's like, what? I said, my book. You know, it's pretty much done editing. I just have to finish listening to it read to me, because that's my final fucking thing I do in a book. It's done edited, everything else. I will then listen to the book from front to back to catch syntax, to catch misspellings that are actually the spell checker misses. You know, it's funny how many of those words get in there, and then you publish it out, and then you read it later, and you're like, what the fuck? How is that in there? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Sonny? Yo, 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 yo. What's up, Jay? What's up, Tinchy? What's up, Yak? What's up, Brian? What's up, Nutjob? What's up? I know Dixon was on, Bronx. All you motherfuckers. So I didn't get that done. I said I had some shirts and other things I needed to get done. I finally got those done yesterday. Oh my god, that felt. You guys have no idea how good that fucking felt. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. We need to do PUBG Mobile while you're in recovery. PUBG. I think that's that open world shooter, right? I think so, right? Yeah, yeah. In 2 weeks, 2 weeks, I'm gonna get operated on. So I'm pretty sure like the first 4 days, the first 4 days are gonna probably suck, and then I think the way it flows is a week after I go back to the doc and I see him, and then 2 weeks after that I go see him again, and then 4 weeks after that I go in again and see him. I think that's the flow. December 10th, Robbie home playing Cyberpunk 2077. You know, I want to, man. I want to so bad. I want to play that, but I have to play that on that. That's why I was telling my wife. I said, some of those wheelchairs, man, they kind of can, recline back, and then you have the little leg thing that comes up. I said, as long as I'm like this with legs, she's like, no, no, you need to be like this with your legs like this. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's in and out surgery. I'll be in that morning. They will slice and dice, reattach, redo whatever they're gonna do, suture me back up, wet wet wrap or whatever that bandage shit after, put me in a boot, boop, get your ass out of here, and then I go home. In and out. That's what she said. Little IO, baby. Little IO. Yeah, that's Cyberpunk. Oh, I want to play that shit so bad. You know, I have every can now, except the um, Rockstar Cola, the Cyberpunk Cola. But I have that on order. That will get here December 21st. Then I will have all 5 cans because I have them all right up there. Like I want to, the cool thing is, Cyberpunk is going to be one of those games that motherfuckers are going to be playing probably for years, Because I look at GTA 5, you still see people rocking and playing that shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is definitely on my list. And unfortunately, while I'm bedridden, you know what? Is it coming out on the PS4? Let's see. How far would you say it is from your computer to the screen you would be able to play at? Well, as far as rigging a bed in here, I probably could. It'd get in the way of the fridge, but I could lay out a cot, pick my feet up real high like that. I might be able to get away with that, but my wife would be like, "Nope, get your ass in the bedroom." So, um, ooh, that would be cool. Did you see? This is the other thing. If you guys want a tricked out 1970, holy shit, Ford Mustang that they are doing, gangsta, gangsta. You get one of those cans. You get one of these. I got a fridge full of them. You get one of these cans, right? And they're real easy to tell because they're the ones that say Cyberpunk. And then on the bottom has the website, which I believe is 2077.rockstarenergy.com. You pop the can, and there's a code in there. Set yourself up your free account. Boom! Oh, how far from the room? Fuck, that's far. Yeah, it's far. Now, I haven't checked if Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be on the PS4. I might just order it because I have a PlayStation 4 and a decent sized TV in the bedroom, and then because it wouldn't be the first time I've played a game on a console and also had a PC version. Let's see, Cyberpunk 2077 PS4. Is it on the PS4 at all? Will Cyberpunk 2077 be on the PS4? It says yes. It'll be out on the 10th on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X/S, and Stadia. And it says it runs surprisingly well on a PS4. Well, oh, maybe being in bed for a long period of time won't be so bad. Mm-hmm. 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 Yes. See, I mean, PS5 is great. PS4 is still very good. I mean, we had those extra 3 weeks, achieved a lot within this final stretch, so we believe that the game is performing great on every platform, of course, according to platform capabilities, but not every platform should be great. I mean, I can understand, like, if they tried to put this bitch on, like, a Switch, yeah, good fucking luck. But maybe PS4 might be cool. Might be cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Shh, yaks. Don't be snitching on me about that, Mullen. I got, those people over in Europe might get mad. They might come after me, say, hey, Mr. Ricks, how'd you get it from Utah over here? But like, I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't played PUBG Mobile. You know what I'm saying? But I think I am gonna special weapon code can give your character the Punisher knife from. Ugh, that would be dope. That'd be dope. I'm gonna get the PS4 version. Fuck that, because I know they got Watchdog Legion on the PS4, so maybe I'll get. Can I order that shit on Amazon right now? Let me see. Let me see if I can order this shit on Amazon, because Amazon's what's been keeping my ass alive. Because even though I can walk around pretty good and everything right now, like I really have been trying not to be too much on my fucking feet. Cyberpunk 2077. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Click the little Prime button. Oh, look at that right there. Look at that right there. Free delivery Thursday, December 10th. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. Ugh. Ugh. What's this complete official guide collector's edition? What is that? What is that? What is that? Ooh. I'm gonna open that in own tab. Open you in another tab. Do they got oh, I see what that is. That's just like maps and shit. Do they have has anyone played that Assassin's Creed Valhalla? I mean, is that even worth fucking looking at? I'm just kind of curious. Asking for a fucking friend. Brian said he bought the Xbox One version. Nice. Yeah, my Xbox One is in the main living room. And at first I thought perhaps I would just convert that couch and everything else. But then the problem comes from the distance to the bathroom. I'm like, being in the living room to get to the bathroom, while it might be a difference of like 10 feet, boy, on the crutches, holy shit. Um, have I played Assassin's Creed Odyssey? A little bit. Like I played maybe 40 minutes of it. That's what I heard. I heard from some folks. Aussie man did he liked it? Me nope. Okay, I think I'm gonna skip on this Assassin's Creed because it was up. It was like suggesting it to me, and I was like, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. But I am gonna pull out a credit card and order me the Cyberpunk shit. I'm gonna order that motherfucker right now. Damn, they got a lot of pops, a lot of Cyberpunk pops. What is this? Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory PlayStation 4. Is that new? I guess that's new. Fuck, anyone ever hear anything about that? I played the original Kingdom Hearts and that was pretty fucking fun. Damn, there's a lot of Cyberpunk pops. That's kind of cool. I'll see if there's anything else cool. Well, you know what? I better take a look too. Does Cyberpunk require some really crazy specs on the PlayStation 4? Like, am I gonna need an external hard drive? Sometimes you get a game and it's like, oh yeah, motherfucker, if you want to play this shit, you're gonna have to complete official guide collector's edition. Premium hardcore print superior, 32 visual tour, understand hospitality, leisure industry. What else is in this bitch? What else is in this? Major. Oh shit! This is the whole motherfucking breakdown. Main jobs, side jobs, gigs, hustles. It's all here. Non-prescriptive walkthroughs. We highlight reward routes, possibilities with annotated map screenshots. You decide how to proceed. Game systems decoded. XP, skills, perks, cyberware, web. Oh wow. So this is also like, yeah, you know, fuck the going up and looking on YouTube and everything, because they're like, you ain't got time for that shit. You ain't got no time for that shit. Let's see your Cyberpunk, the game. Let's see, what does it say? Does it say does it need what's the collectors? Is the collectors available still, or is that all sold out? Oh, collectors are sold out. Yikes. Okay, well, guess fuck it. You get what you get, don't throw a fit, right? Let's see, it says Cyberpunk 2077 open world. Does it require anything special? It looks like the answer is a negatory. Here it is about the game. Play as a mercenary, live in the city, steal the implant that grants eternal life. Oh, did they just give away some shit? I hate that. I don't want that. Let's see. Game comes with the following: case for the game, postcard, map of the city, stickers, digital goods, game training. I don't care about this shit. I just need to make sure I get it, and it's not like, oh, you need an external hard drive for this shit. Okay, I think we're good. All right, add to cart. Add to cart. All right, so both of those motherfuckers are 77 bucks. Yikers. Do I have any money on cards? I'm gonna have to look that up. I'll look it up. All right, anyway. Let's see. CP77 edition. Okay, cool. All right, so yep, that's the whole get down on the operation coming up. It's supposed to be a 6 to 8 week recovery, which I'm like, yeah, right. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 3 week, three week recovery. I'm gonna cut that shit in half because I'm already planning on eating good, give myself a bunch of vitamins and nutrients and all that shit. And I'm just going to do everything that I read, and I'm gonna keep myself in a really positive mindset. You know what I mean? Because it's like Predator. It's like, yo, Rob, you're bleeding, man. Shit, I ain't got time to bleed. Oh, okay. You got time to duck? So I plan on fucking healing up like a motherfucking Deadpool or Wolverine. I plan on healing hella fast. I just keep telling myself I'm gonna heal faster than this fucking doctor could even think was fucking possible. He's gonna be looking at me like, I operated on you, right? Like, yes, sir, you did. Are you sure? Because you're not supposed to be this far along. And I know you guys gonna be like, Rob, that's some bullshit. But when I had all these teeth yanked out, right? When they were all tore out, them motherfuckers told me, oh yeah, it's gonna take about 2 months for everything to kind of heal up and everything, blah, and you're not gonna have any bone here and blah blah blah. And I was like, all right, whatever. I went back like 2 weeks later, not about 3 weeks later, and they're like, wow, you heal really fast. And I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, yeah, all the holes all filled in, gums are healed up. You're doing great. And I was like, cool. So I plan on doing the same shit with the foot and the ankle. You know what I mean? I plan on just like healing like a fucking scars. Pre-healing. I'm pre-healing right now. That's why I hurt. So, and then if this goes really well, like it should, later on next year, I will probably do the left foot. And then once both of those motherfuckers are healed up and I'm able to do exercises and shit again, then I plan on fast walking, jogging, blah blah blah, and then getting my shit fully dialed in. Because through this whole adventure, I have determined that I'm just too fucking big. I can't, this that presents really bad problems. Being this big presents huge problems, not just for me. Well, I guess completely for me, because it was a battlefield situation type stuff, and I go down. What the fuck? Nobody in my family can cover me. Nobody can get me. Nobody can drag my ass to cover. I'm fucked. And I ain't got squatties that can come and just fucking lift my ass up like a fucking, Viking and carry me off the field. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I got to get down. I got to get down to at least 250, 260, somewhere around there. You know, that way I could be floating like a butterfly, move fast, and everything else. And I think at that weight, I'll feel better if I get about 250. So that's the game plan. That's the plan, folks. We'll see what happens, and then I think I get healthier again, and I get the right mindset. Then I'll get a lot more productive on a lot of the other stuff that I've been trying to get done. But I tell you, this year has done nothing but throwing haymakers at me. Now, I've kind of ducked and dodged a few, but boy, I got caught. I got caught by at least 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? Woo, Paul. I see you, sexy bastard. I be watching you do them fucking lifts and shit, and I'm like, man, this motherfucker making me jealous. Yeah, I be watching you, Paul. I be seeing that shit, you in the gym doing shit. I see you. I see you, home slice. But, yeah, I just gotta, I'm done fucking around. I'm 49. I plan on being 55, looking better than, looking better than I did at fucking 25. You know what I'm saying? And, that's the goal. That's the goal. Because that way, when I go and I do book tours and whatnot, motherfuckers will be looking at me and be like, yeah, take this motherfucker serious. You know what I mean? Or I go to do business or something. They take me fucking serious. I go to the doctors. You know what I mean? Where you're supposed to be, their bread and butter. And I get looked up and down like crazy. And then when they do my blood pressure, they're shocked. They're not happy for me, but they're shocked that I got low blood pressure. Like, they just look at me like, oh, something's wrong with our instruments. And I'm like, no, I run really fucking low. I'm good. That's how it's supposed to be. And they're like, okay, let's try it on the other arm. I just fucking finished telling you my shit runs low. What the fuck, But I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of doctors giving me snap diagnosis just based off the weight, not listening to what I'm telling them as I'm explaining a fucking problem, but they just automatically jump to some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It just drives me nuts. Paul says, just got back from Colombia and Cancun. That's awesome, dude. I think I saw something. Damn, I don't know. That might not have been you. It might have been you though. I think I saw some like vacation type pics from you. I'm almost positive. But you know what? There's another dude that we went to school with. He's like fucking rich. Homeboy is like rolling in money, and he be filling up the fees with like vacation shops. He's all fuck a COVID. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, live your life, baby. Go get it. Go get it, motherfucker. You know what I mean? But yeah. I'll tell you what. This will be my last little tip for the last minute here, because I try to keep these bitches around an hour. You motherfuckers that haven't been looking at throwing $20 or $100 at that XP or XRP, I don't know what to tell you. I'm telling you the research that I'm doing. I'm looking at some shit. It has the potential for pennies on a dollar to possibly be life changing for all of us. You know what I mean? It's like Bitcoin, version 2. And it's not even the same shit as Bitcoin. XRP from Ripple is kind of like a transport component for banks to transfer to banks and shit. But I'm telling you motherfuckers, get that XRP. Shit. Every little bit I can squander away in that bitch lately, I've been throwing in there. And I had a friend say, dude, it went down from 65. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. As long as it's still hovering at 60, that shit still made me money because that shit, I bought it at 24 cents. You know, I bought the shit at 24 cents and it jumped up past 65 cents. And they're talking by, you know, people that, now disclaimer, these aren't financial advisors. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a motherfucking knucklehead trying to make some money out of 15 cents. Uh, Motherfuckers is throwing shit in on this XRP because there's a lot of stuff, man. Do a before you do anything. Yep, XRP, XLM, and Flare. You look at that shit. Look at that shit, and tell me that us poor motherfuckers can't afford to throw a little something something in there. They're talking by March, which ain't too far away. Shit hitting maybe $4 or $5. Do the math. If you buy some shit right now, say the shit drops to 50 cents, so we can keep the math simple. It drops. It goes to $4, right? It goes to $4, and you bought it at 50 cents. That's an 8-time multiple. You feel me? You made 8 times. So if you put $100 in, you now have $800. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, and shit, and ain't nothing else out there right now. You got that kind of potential, and there are some serious, like, just do yourself the service to go research XRP. Just go look at it. You will find literally thousands of videos right now because the shit is a hot topic. And I don't want to hear anybody crying if 2 years from now, 3 years from now, because I'm putting it in and I'm riding that bitch for a while. I'm not, even if I go, ooh, this bitch is a 10 times multiple, like, I'm not trying to make that little money. I'm gonna let that bitch ride, just like I'm pretending this was like the early days of fucking Bitcoin. Bitcoin's sitting at what, $17,000-$18,000 right now? I remember when the shit was at $300. You know, 4 or 5 years ago, whatever. So imagine this shit. Yeah, it went up. Yeah, that bitch went almost, see, the dollar threshold. As soon as we pass that dollar threshold, fuck, watch people lose their shit. But I plan on sitting that bitch in there. Even if it gets to $100, I ain't touching that shit. As soon as it hits about 1,000, that's when I start pulling a little bit out of it and let some more ride in there and everything else. Because imagine that. Imagine you had, here. Let's just real quick do this, and then I'll go. I'll shut the fuck up. But imagine. Let's see. Where's it at? Did that bitch crash? Did my shit crash? I think my shit crashed. It might have crashed. But imagine, see right now, let's see. So if you had $100 in that shit, right? And it's 50 cents. So that'd be like 200 coins. Okay, so let's just do that math. We'll just fuck it. We'll just do the math. We'll just keep the math simple. Keep it at 50 fucking cents, right? And keep it simple. Keep it fucking simple. But I will get a calculator because I don't want to fuck up on simple math. I don't want to fuck up on easy math. You know what I'm saying? So let's say it's 50 cents. You put $100 in, you get 2 fucking 100 coins, right? So you're in it. You know, you threw $100 in this bitch, right? And then later on, for fucking shits and giggles, it goes up $1,000. You just made $200,000 off of $100. You know, 4 years from now. You feel me? It's like, dude, why fucking wouldn't you? You know what I mean? But I will give you guys a heads up. I guess on Coinbase is not backing some vital component that is like hand in hand with XRP. I think it's called Spark or some other shit. So if you're gonna grab XRP, you're gonna probably want to go and open up an account on one of these other crypto exchanges. I just signed up today on uphold.com, uphold.com, and it was a lot easier to get signed up in there than it was with Coinbase, but now I gotta figure out how to pull the shit that I have in Coinbase out, and then or do I leave it in there? I'm just trying to figure it out. So I saw a video earlier today that was talking about the fact that Coinbase, and I was like, see, again, one of those things like, fuck, of course, that's the one I'm sitting on, is not backing Spark or something, and Spark is supposedly a component that rides along with XRP, and that could be problematic for later folks. And there was some weird time date or some shit on it. So again, that's what I'm telling you guys. Do the research, look at the shit, and then see what's what. Okay? Can I do that, Paul? Can I transfer? Can I transfer from my shit over? Hang on, my wife's calling me. Hello? I don't even know what we're fucking doing for dinner, to be honest with you. I don't know. I just don't even know. Well, you know what? My shit's getting all fucking stupid. I'm streaming right now, and this shit is acting stupid. I was opening up one of these fucking browsers, and everything just went stupid on my stream here. Like, it started skipping frames and shit. Then I was just talking. I'm talking on the stream about what's going on and everything. What? Altered Carbon got canceled? That's some bullshit. And we're talking about like XRP and some other stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. Oh, okay, cool. Love you, bye. If there's a wallet address, you can. Oh, well, shit. I will research that, Paul. Thank you very much. I'm going to write that shit down. All right, so wallet. Oh yeah, because you can transfer. That's right, because my son's been doing. Okay, yeah, wallet address. Okay, I'm gonna see if I get a wallet address for my up. What was it shit called? Up something. Upward, right? Oh, Uphold. Uphold.com. I'm gonna see if I got a fucking wallet address. If so, transfer my shit out of coin fucking base. Yeah, see, that's good. That's real good because I saw that video earlier today and I said, of fucking course, right? Of fucking course. All my shit sitting up in motherfucking Coinbase. And I was real upset about that. So, anyway, that's it, guys. I'm gonna figure out some shit here and feed the kids and everything dinner. I have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna feed them. And then I might start drinking. No, I actually work tonight. I'm not gonna drink. I keep forgetting. This is my week tonight, so I'm not working. I'm not drinking. I guess instead, I'll pound some of this shit. Alright, guys, that's it. I fucking appreciate you guys. You guys are like my homies. I get to hang out with you guys. I get to share the shit with you. And when like I'm thinking if I can, I will be checking in after the procedure, letting y'all motherfuckers see what, and we'll just keep it riding, you know.